Today we are in search of two old Mohawk sites predating the 1700s. Both are located in the area of Fort Plain. Fort Plain is a village in Montgomery County located along the Mohawk River. There are a lot of old, beautiful houses here that a lot are falling apart, and they were built in the 1800s. Fort Plain was the center of the middle of the Mohawk Valley. Evidence of a lot of Mohawk Village sites have been found here, about 3 or 4 big villages. Fort Plain was a favorite dwelling place of the Mohawks. Evidence is found of them being very populated throughout here in the 1580s until the Revolution. The first site we're looking for is located near Frybush Road. This site is less well known. The site is near the location of the Revolutionary Fort Clyde and in the woods formerly known as the Robert Nellis Farm. Here, the Mohawks came for their annual festival of the Green Corn Dance. They said you can see an indentation in the ground where their dances took place. All of this information I found was from a book written over 100 years ago, so all these place names are very hard to find now. Here we are on Frybush Road off of near Fort Plain, New York, and supposedly near old Fort Clocks, which we can't find, and also near the Robert Nellis Farm, which is also no longer in existence. And supposedly Fort Clocks was only around for like a week before it got burnt down. That's where the Green Corn Circle dance area is supposed to be. So we're just kind of driving down the road to see if what we see. I don't know if we might still see an indentation of where it used to be. The Dutch who settled this area, they had a name. The Dutch called it the dance kammer, which meant the dance chamber. So they saw this indentation in the ground from the Mohawks who lived here and celebrated the green corn dance in the early spring. We ended up driving up and down Frybush Road, but we saw no sign of the old Fort Clyde or of the Robert Nellis Farm, but I will continue our searches in the future. Now we are off to find the village of Asquagay. This was located on a hill above Fort Plain known as Prospect Hill. This here shows the picture that I was trying to match in order to find Prospect Hill because it was not on any map. But we did know it was located near the Otsukwago Creek. The Otsukwago Creek means under the bridge, referring to an early bridge of felled trees. And this here is the marker that tells about the two villages that were located on the top of this hill. The first village up here was Oskagoy. It had 9 long houses, and it was in 1634 that it was on top of Prospect Hill. So we found the old village of Oskagoy, and you can totally tell when you get here that it's on top of a hill. And when you look through the trees, the valley behind is so beautiful. And you can see how Fort Plain, the village, was made off of the ancient Mohawk village that used to be here. And this was the Wolf Clan. The other village that was located up here was Terrajoris, sorry for my mispronunciation, known as the Hill of Health. It belonged to the Turtle Clan from the 1700s to 1755. There is also some speculation that it was just a campground where they would go in the summertime to relax. Here again is the Otsukwago Creek, what I based my painting off of. And I put the wolf in because when Vanden Bogart came through, he met a chief from Asquagay, and the chief said his name was Oguaho, which means that he is from the Wolf Clan. And this concludes our little history of the Mohawk area from Montgomery County. It's such a beautiful area, and I feel like everything here is hidden in the past, and it's kind of just waiting to come out and for people to recognize it, respect it, and learn more about it. And the original name of the Mohawk River was De Un Un Dadaje.